Alright, what's up everyone? This is Mibu Jinjiro and welcome to another episode of Sekiro Shall I Die Twice New Game Plus Let's Play slash Walkthrough. Alright, last episode we took out another boss up there which pretty much conclude Ashina outskirts. Now we're gonna move on towards Ashina Castle. You can see the ground is shaking, which they are shaking for a very good reason, which you'll find out very soon. Alright, I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, just checking. To see any items I might have missed. Alright, now I'm gonna have a very interesting encounter, which is nice. Alright, check if there's any. Nothing. Alright, so we're gonna have to jump, grapple, and then stand on a tree. A little shrine. Interesting. Okay, the music is gonna get ominous. Because we're about to encounter a giant ass white snake. God damn. Okay. Yeah, don't let him do that. Crouch. Real lot? Yeah, the snakes are very bad eyesight, right? So if you crouch in this bush, you can't see you. Which is important, otherwise it will just kill your ass. The one is not looking, run. And run. Run for your life. It's gonna try to get you from here. But his snake ass is too fat, so you can't. Right? Thank goodness. You quickly get through here. What? No. Okay, you gotta quickly. I think you can grab this. No, you can't. Alright. You know why? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah. What am I doing wrong? What the hell? Okay, there you go. Hide in this bush again. Doesn't see you. Yeah, you know what I like about this part is the whole presence of this giant ass snake. The music, the atmosphere, it really puts you, you know, into this, you know, make you feel the situation is real, which is quite scary if you think about it. Oh god damn it. Yeah, I should have moved faster. Anyway. Nope. Okay, that's how not to. Yeah, okay, that was my bad. Need to run a bit faster through the area. Alright, and now that we died, you get to see another part of the backstory. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, sheets covering dead body is a Asian custom. Both China and Japan do it. I guess because they are too cheap for coffins.
Your death is not your fate. Just yet.
Okay, rot essence. Some way a pent cough rings out continuously. The man who coughs seriously scopes statues of Buddha to avoid being consumed by the building flame. Owning this item reduces one's chance to receive unseen aid. Timid May. So, coughing and sneezing sound of an old woman deeply worried about her beloved master. Alright, so those two items are Dragon Rod. And now you'll learn about Dragon Rod by speaking to him.
What's
You can see
wrong?
he just cough.
Dragon rot. The stagnation overflows and spreads. A disease that leads eventually to death. What are you talking about? You don't need to worry about me. I'm not normal, you see. It's difficult for me to speak now. Ask Emma about the rest.
Okay, so
Ask.
basically if you keep dying and resurrecting, or if even if you just keep dying, you'll build up Dragon Rod. And once it builds up, it will fix the NPC in the game world, and then they will start coughing. Once they cough, you can't talk to them.
I'm not. No.
In other words, any NPC related side quest or stuff like that, you cannot continue until you clear the Dragon Rod. And the item we just received, yeah, these tells you which NPC is affected by Dragon Rod, right? This of the sculptor Timon made, the old lady that gave us the bell to pray to Buddha. So currently these two characters have Dragon Rod. And obviously another thing about Dragon Rod is you can see here Unseen 8, it went down from 30% to 13%. Okay, so this is basically, I've already explained previously, this is a chance that you will die and not lose experience or money, right? And so you begin with 30% chance of that of not losing experience or money, and then now it's down to 13%. Anyway, let's talk to Emma, the beautiful young lady here.
You truly returned from the dead.
Yeah,
the
welcome
power
to
of the dragon's blood.
From Soft
I never
Game.
thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma.
That's quite an
I am a
English
doctor
name for
serving a
Japanese.
certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity.
Yeah, yeah.
However,
Wouldn't be a software
my
game if you
master
can.
gave explicit orders to assist you in any way I can. I'm not telling you to trust me. However, I must fulfill my master's orders. The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine. I am a doctor, and I will assist you in that capacity.
Yeah, I like doctors, especially young female doctors. Okay, so basically, yeah, you can show him the gourd.
Yes, it was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have noticed, but the medicinal waters in this gourd spring forth on their own. Even after being emptied, you will find it full again after a short rest.
Yes. Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes, medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume of these medicinal waters. If you find any, bring them to me.
All right.
Okay, so that's basically like how it has always been in Dark Souls games, right? Where you find additional Estus Flask, which will increase the amount of potion you have. In this case, you just go seed, different name, same thing.
I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
Oh, it's on. She's flirting with me.
This white mark, is it a birthmark?
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
It's just albino, man. Haven't you seen albino, Dr. Emma?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me.
Anytime, Doctor. I don't mind.
So, it's not a birthmark. Then, that must mean it appears on
it's just
those
repeating
who have
itself.
received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps
It's a symptom.
it's a symptom. I still don't understand the particulars, but it appears as though your body is no longer confined by the rules of our world.
Welcome to Friends of
Come and
Game.
see me if you notice anything alarming.
I will.
This power, it comes from Lord Kuros. It's said to be a power of the Divine Heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost. There must be a way to... The first step is to look through my mentor's research and see if I can discover a way. There must be a way. The first...
Okay, so it's always a good practice to exhaust the NPC's dialogues, make sure you don't miss anything. And as you can see, you're supposed to talk to him to see how to use the prayer bell to open the Hirata Estate memory. But obviously, it's got Dragon Rod, so you can't do that. You have to clean that. It's basically, the game's, like a mini tutorial to teach you how Dragon Rod works and how to affect your quest progression. Anyway, you had to progress a bit more, or you I think die again or something for her to come up with a solution. So let's just head back to the snake. And while we're on that, let's quickly talk about the gourd. Yeah, I'm not sure how well versed you guys are in, in Oriental culture, but gourd is a very interesting thing, right? I don't know, it's like a plant, a fruit. It's like a fruit, yeah. Gourd is like a fruit of a certain type of plant. It's a very interesting plant, a fruit in Eastern culture, right? I know this is a Japanese game, but the whole idea of gourd being special actually extends from Chinese culture. As you might know or not know, Japanese culture has a lot of things that they learned and borrowed from Chinese culture. One of those is gourd, right? So if you don't know what gourd is, if you look at the icon closely, it's like a small circle and a big circle, which come together like a fruit. And later on, you get other kind of gourd, right? The green moss gourd with the red gourd. They all look like similarly. So it's two ball, attached to one another. So this is actually a naturally born fruit, right? It's not constructed. It's actually real. And there's a lot of myths regarding this peculiar fruit. One of which is that traditionally the Taoists, Chinese Taoists, which in turn influence the Japanese Shinto religion, as well as Buddhism, both influence them. The Taoists in China believe this is used to trap spirit, right? If you trap a spirit inside a gourd and you seal the little hole on top, they can never get out, right? I mean, so basically the Chinese and Japanese Eastern culture believe spirits, can travel through wall, travel through all kind of stuff, but it cannot travel through. It cannot go into a gourd and cannot come out of a gourd. Gourd has this property to trap them, which is why traditionally this has been used to ward off evil and also to trap evil spirit, right? With like a Taoist who, come upon an evil spirit in the village that's the haunting people, they will do a ritual to force it into the gourd and then, seal the gourd up. On the other hand, due to the shape, gourd is also naturally fitting to be some kind of container for drinks, which is why traditionally people put wine into gourd. They also put water into gourd, especially people who travels, don't have the luxury of bringing teacups and other containers. Will bring that, which is quite light and is convenient, right? Which pretty much extend to why in this game you have healing water from a gourd, right? So it's like a gourd, you put healing seed inside and the water fills itself up, and you take a drink every time you need to heal up. So that's pretty much the cultural reference behind this mechanic. Okay, let's hopefully we don't get jackass by the snake again. Yeah, it's quite a scary snake. Imagine a real snake this big. It's pretty creepy. Wait for it to look to the side. I run for your life here. Right. Keep running here. And keep burrowing. Well, not burrowing, sorry, I mean crouching. Over here, hug the wall. Yeah, it's like a classic Lord of the Rings moment, right? When Frodo and Sam was hiding from the Race King. Okay, so you enter this, which is a pelican. Poke his eye. Yeah, that's one way of dealing with a giant ass snake. Grab the item, snap seed, very nice. Yeah, sorry snake, you made me do it. What the hell? Dude, damn. Seriously, dude, chill out. Yeah, where am I supposed to go? Oops. Yeah, sorry, lost my bearings a little bit. Trying to figure out where to go. What? No, why are you bringing me back here? Yes. Okay, yeah, sorry the game brought me right way back here. Okay, let's go through this again. For Christ's sakes. A very nice environment. The mist, fog, snow, everything. Brilliant. Okay, so this is definitely the way. I'm just trying to... right there. God damn. That was scary. Try to swallow. Whoa. Yeah, freaking us. Drink up. Okay. That was intense. For a boss that you can't even fight. Alright, now after escaping the snake, you'll meet him later on. But yeah, nothing you can do about him for now. Check if there's any item you can do, probably not. Oh damn, look at the character, you're bloody red, from Snake. Yeah, white snake is also a very important part of Chinese tale. Which again is probably why the Japanese also is fascinated by it. There's a famous story called The Tale of the White Snake, about a man who saved a little white snake, and then many reincarnations later, this little snake became a giant snake, and after 1,000 years of meditation training, it has magic powers and can turn into human. And after that, the snake seeks to repay the person who saved it in the first place. So the white snake turned into a very beautiful young woman. And then the other guy, so happy in the story, is a very handsome guy who's also a doctor. So it's basically a story about a man fell in love with a snake woman. Kind of hot. Anyway, if you're interested, you can read up on that. But that's where this giant snake originally come from. Butter candy. Okay, so yeah, so basically this suppresses your presence. Again, not very useful. Let's grab our next sculpture idol, rest a bit. And let's see, what time is it now? Alright, I think we're gonna wrap up for now, and in the next episode we'll work our way on to the Ashina castle. Alright, so thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I'll be live streaming Sekiro, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Monster Hunter, and probably some Overwatch maybe. And yeah, if you've got any comment, please leave in. If you've got any comment, leave them and I will get back to you. And thanks for watching. Mibu Genjuro out.